Hello, Chicago, and welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. We are live. We are live right there. That proves it. Live after night 3 of the Democratic National Convention. Broadcasting from the beautiful Auditorium Theater in Chicago. Now, eagle-eyed viewers out there may have noticed that due to how generous the portions are in Chicago, each night I am wearing a slightly larger suit. Tonight, another exciting night at the DNC. Starting off, we heard from some lesser-known public servants like Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel, who had strong words for those who oppose marriage equality.
By the way, I got a message for the Republicans and the justices of the United States Supreme Court. You can pry this wedding band from my cold, dead, gay hand. And I'm retaining a lot of water, so good luck with that.
Same, girl. I'm also retaining water, because you know what doesn't discriminate based on who you love? Al's Italian beef. There's a setup there. Oh. There was also a speech from a young man who works as a, quote, content creator, Carlos Eduardo Espina.
If 2 decades ago, when my parents immigrated to College Station, Texas, you told them that one day their son would reach 14 million followers on social media, graduate law school, and speak at the Democratic National Convention, they might not believe you.
Specifically, they may not believe the part where I went to law school but still became a content creator. Well, after that, Night 3 transformed into a star-studded telethon to cure America of late-stage Trump. First, we heard from living legend Stevie Wonder.
I just want to say I love you.
In person, that's huge. Usually he just calls to say that. Up next was the great Kenan Thompson, who talked via Zoom to some real Americans who would be affected by Project 2025, or at least he tried to.
Now, Matt, I understand that you work as an AV tech in Nevada, and you make a decent hourly wage, is that right?
Oh no, does anybody know an AV tech in Nevada? He can use it. I just called. Ooh, House Minority Leader and my guest last night, Hakeem Jeffries, had this to say about Donald Trump.
He has spent the last 4 years spinning the block, trying to get back into a relationship with the American people. Bro, we broke up with you for a reason.
Then it was time for former President Bill Clinton, who apparently, we hear this, is that he apparently made some last-minute changes to his remarks. According to an aide, after watching Night 1, he ripped up the draft of his speech he had been working on and decided he needed to start anew with a more fun, youthful approach. That's cool, although a youthful approach is also what got him into trouble back in the 1990s. So, he's not here, right? He's not here? Okay. Clinton started with a point about his age.
2 days ago, I turned 78, the oldest man in my family of 4 generations. And the only personal vanity I want to assert is I'm still younger than Donald Trump.
It's true. It's true. That's true. That's a fact. That's a fact. In fact, he is younger. It's just hard to tell because Clinton is aging naturally, and Trump looks like he sleeps on one of those 7-Eleven hot dog rollers. Snug as a bug. Clinton's big moment was this observation about Trump.
He's like one of those tenors opening up before he walks out on stage like I did, trying to get his lungs open by singing me, 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 me. When Kamala Harris is president, every day will begin with you, 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 you.
That's true. That is true. He's right. Trump begins with me, 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 me. Kamala begins with you, 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 you. And RFK Jr. begins with... Now... Childish. It's a childish joke. We also heard from almost Veep and Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, who tried to show that he's with it.
Now it's on us. It's on us, my friends, to organize in our communities and on our For You pages.
Now, if you don't know what a For You page is, ask someone younger than you and have them tell me. I don't know. Is it good? You don't know either. You're older than I am. Then we heard from just a simple former Chicago resident.
Please welcome Oprah Winfrey.
Let's go. This year, Oprah's favorite things include a functioning democracy, reproductive rights, and a Philips 3000 series brand air fryer. Enjoy your democracy with the crispiest potato skins imaginable. Oprah centered her speech on the issues that matter.
I am so honored to have been asked to speak on tonight's theme about what matters most to me, to you, and all of us Americans.
Fries for the table.
Freedom.
Yeah, freedom too, that too. Then Oprah brought it home with a call to action.
We're all Americans, and together, let's all choose Kamala Harris.
Amazing. And what's that? I'm being told that there's actually there's more of that footage.
Let's all choose Kamala Harris.
Harris! And fear no darkness. Then we heard from Pete Buttigieg, who, the judge heads are here tonight, who started like this.
Here's a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself saying. I'm Pete Buttigieg, and you might recognize me from Fox News.
Sure, but mostly from The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, right over there about 15 minutes from now. Stick around. Now, Mayor Pete laid into Trump and took a special moment to take down J.D. Vance.
And don't even get me started on his new running mate. At least Mike Pence was polite.
It's true. It's true. On January 6th, he said to the mob, "Thank you for the offer, but I am allergic to rope." Can I take a rain check? Mother, oh mother, He went on.
Choosing a guy like J.D. Vance to be America's next vice president sends a message.
You better Scotch guard the White House upholstery. Not true. It's not a true story. The Secretary of Transportation made it clear he wants to go forward, not back.
They're telling you that greatness comes from going back to the past.
But they're not telling you that once you do that, your mom will get a crush on you and she'll never hook up with your dad, and then you will disappear from the photo until you, a white guy, teach Chuck Berry about rock and roll. And then 2 sequels, it's a mess. Then one of Tim Walz's old neighbors brought out something special. The football team that Coach Walz took from being 27-game losers to state champions. Flag on the play, too adorable, roughing the heart, 15 yards. Thank you, citizen. Then it was time to welcome the coach himself, who right off the bat emphasized the importance of service.
Everybody has a responsibility to contribute. For me, it was serving in the Army National Guard. I joined up 2 days after my 17th birthday, and I proudly wore our nation's uniform for 24 years.
Sir, thank you for your service, but please, wash that uniform. The governor took a moment to talk about his accomplishments in office.
We made sure that every kid in our state gets breakfast and lunch every day.
And since it's Minnesota, both of those meals are tater tots. Come on. Maybe it's some cheese, can of mushroom soup. Walz spoke about his and his wife's experience with fertility treatments.
When our daughter was born, we named her Hope.
Come on, man. I'm trying to do a comedy show here. Hulk Hogan didn't make me cry. All in all, I think you'd agree, all in all, another powerful evening in Chicago. Tonight, I believe tonight was about remembering that America is good and that we shouldn't give in to hopelessness. And maybe we needed a coach to remind us that this is what locker room talk is supposed to sound like. We got a great show for you live